Stop scrolling. Before we begin, I want you to look at your reflection and ask yourself, are you truly the man you wanted to be, or are you just a shadow of the man you're pretending to be? If you close this video now, you are choosing to stay exactly where you are, invisible, rejected, and average. But if you stay until the very last second, I will give you the keys to a reality you didn't think was possible for someone like you. The choice is yours. Stay average or stay tuned. Let's stop the lies. You are here because you are failing. You are the guy who does everything right and still gets nothing. You're the nice guy. You're the friend. You're the one who waits for a text that never comes. You've spent years wearing a mask, carefully calculating every word, every move, and every joke just to make sure people like you. And yet, despite all that effort, you feel more alone than ever, because you are a fraud. You are terrified that if you showed the world who you actually are, with all your flaws, your desires, and your rough edges, that the world would turn its back on you. The core of your failure is a word Mark Manson calls neediness. You are a bottomless pit of a man, constantly begging for a scrap of validation from women, from your peers, and from society. When you talk to a woman you find attractive, your soul is literally screaming, "Please approve of me." You think you're being polite, but she smells the desperation. It's a repellent. It's a psychic stench that ruins every interaction before it even begins. You think attraction is about the car you drive or the lines you memorize, but those are just band-aids on a gaping wound. Real attraction is the absence of neediness. Until now, you've been a beggar in the kingdom of dating. You've been trying to get something, a phone number, a date, a look. You are operating from a place of lack. A high-value man doesn't need to get anything because he is already complete. He doesn't look for a woman to fix his loneliness. He invites a woman to share in his greatness. But you're trying to use people to fill the hole in your chest. That is why you lose. You are trying to manipulate your way into someone's heart, and it is pathetic. You've been playing a game where the rules were rigged against you from the start because you were playing the role of the victim. This program is here to kill that victim. It's here to take that mask you love so much and burn it to ashes. You don't need another trick. You need a total psychological exorcism. You need to stop being a fan of other people's lives and start becoming the protagonist of your own. If you don't fix this root rot now, you will wake up 10 years from now, still nice, still polite, and still utterly alone. Now that we've stripped away the ego, let's talk about the weapon that will change your life: polarization. Most men are terrified of being disliked. They want to be the universal guy who everyone thinks is okay. But okay is a death sentence. Okay is the reason you're in the friend zone. Okay is the reason nobody remembers your name. A man who is liked by everyone is a man who stands for nothing. He has no edges. He is a smooth, characterless stone that disappears in the sand. Mark Manson's models teaches us that true attraction is the art of being polarizing. It means being so authentically yourself that people either love you or hate you instantly. There is no middle ground. The middle ground is where the losers live. When you speak your truth without a filter, when you express your desires without apology, you are acting like a magnet. You will repel the people who aren't right for you, and you will pull in the people who are. This is called filtering. Most guys are so desperate for a yes that they try to avoid every no. But a real man knows that a no is just as valuable as a yes. A no saves you time. A no tells you that this person isn't a match for your reality. This requires something you've been avoiding your whole life: vulnerability. Not the weak, feelings sharing, vulnerability you see on TV, but the warrior's vulnerability. The courage to stand naked in your truth and say, "This is who I am. Take it or leave it." It is the most dominant thing a man can do. It's the ultimate display of power because it shows you aren't afraid of rejection. You've been running from rejection like it's a monster under the bed. Rejection isn't a monster, it's a compass. Every time you get rejected for being your honest self, you are one step closer to the people who will actually value you. You have to move from being the prey to being the predator, not in a predatory way, but in the way you command your space. You are the one who decides who is worthy of your time. You are the prize. You have to be willing to walk away. You have to be willing to be the bad guy in someone else's story if it means being the hero in your own. This isn't just about dating. This is about how you walk through the world. Are you a man who asks for permission? Or are you a man who acts with intent? The world doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you are. And until you become a man who is willing to be polarized, you will continue to receive the scraps of a life you never wanted. It's time to stop being a ghost. It's time to become a solid, polarizing force of nature. But there is a final piece to this puzzle. Most men understand the theory, but they fail the execution because of one specific biological trap that ruins everything in the final moment of the approach. If you don't master the next step, everything we just talked about is useless. In the next video, I'm going to reveal the actionable blueprint, the physical habits, and the 3 pillars that turn this philosophy into a reality. If you want to see the end of this transformation, you know what to do. The Brotherhood is waiting. Don't miss the final chapter.